How's it going, people? It is still disgustingly warm, and we are still doing the news. It's a thing that we do. So, I think we're going to get right into it. There's nothing particularly new, is there, Moz?
No,
No.
not by the looks of things.
Okay, so we are getting this looks immediately Egyptian god, but do you know what? Do you want to start us off?
All right, the four sons of Horus. So we have Horus no Eco, or Imseti Glory of Horus. So it's a dark spellcaster, level 8, 3k. You can only special summon this card's name once. Sorry, you can only special summon this card's name with its first effect once per turn. You can only use the second and third effect once per turn. If you control a pharaonic sarcophagus, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. That's pretty cool. You send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard, including this card. Add 1 pharaonic sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. That's really good. Then draw a card. So you can search the card that allows it to summon and then draw. If another card you control is revealed by an opponent's card effect while you control this monster, you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. So there's a consequence to outing it.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm getting like Lubellian vibes.
It searches the card that allows it to summon, draws a card, and then not only does it do that, if you out it, then you lose a card.
Also, real quick, Tom, forget about editing it, it's fine. I just forgot how to host for a bit, so we've got the coffee and we're going to talk about the cardboard. We're still drinking Buxton, we're working our way through that. We'll probably pick up something new maybe next month. But we've got that and the Skull Crusher, and I forgot about that portion of what we do.
Yeah, because it's coffee and cardboard.
It is coffee and cardboard, and I forgot about the coffee even though I started drinking it, because it's delicious.
Dalmateth, Blessing of Horus. Water Beast, so there's a variety in type here. 0 attack, 0 defense, and level 8. You can special summon this card's name with its first effect once per turn. You can control Pharaonic Sarcophagus, so they're making a deck pretty much around Pharaonic Sarcophagus. Special summon this card from your graveyard. Gains 1 to attack for each Horus monster you control. If another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect where you control this monster, draw cards equal to the number of different names in your main monster. So yeah, I can see tons of draw power, tons of easy access to level 8s. This could even be an engine.
Oh, this is looking very good for me.
It depends on Pharaonic Sarcophagus, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does right now.
Might be a card that already exists. So then we have Happy, Vanguard of Horus. He doesn't look very happy. 2, 4, 16. You can only special summon it. They've all got that thing. So if you control a Pharaonic Sarcophagus, special summon this card from your grave. If another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while you control this monster, target 2 cards that are banished or in the graveyard, add both to their owner's hands, or shuffle both into the deck. So you can interrupt banished or in the graveyard. So yeah, you can interrupt your opponent's grave, recur your resources, put them back, or put your opponent's back. So pretty good there. Same again, if you control Pharaonic Sarcophagus, special summon this card. So this is Queben Senuf.
Quebens. It's like Krebens, but
Yeah. Horus no Kago, I prefer that name. If another monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, while you control this monster, you can activate this effect. Your opponent's monsters cannot target Horus monsters on field for attacks, also your opponents cannot target them with card effects. It's whatever. That is a one-off if that. It's just because of its access.
but its art is very cool.
It is a cool one. So, like, in terms of the others, it's not that good.
Oh, there's Pharaonic Sarcophagus.
Right, here we are. So it's a continuous spell, right, so that gives you all the access you want. You can use the second effect of this card's name up to 4 times per turn. I've never seen that before. Horus monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects unless they target them. Alright, pretty good. Can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Send 1 Horus monster from your deck to the grave, so there's all your access there. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if a Horus monster battles an opponent's monster, send that opponent's monster to the grave.
So which is the second?
The second effect, so you can basically discard 4 cards, send all 4 to the grave.
It is send from hand, not discard.
Yeah. So you send 4 cards from your hand to the grave, send all 4, use the first one to then summon itself, draw 1. Then you can use you basically just summon all 3 back.
I like this engine.
Also, one of the monsters puts 2 cards back into your hand that you sent from the Pharaonic Sarcophagus.
I like it, and a trap.
Alright, so this one is Canopic Protector. You can only use the second effect once per turn. So once per chain, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon a Horus monster in your hand or grave. If you do this turn, you cannot special summon another monster with the same original name. Right, and then if this card is sent to the field, sent from the hand or field to the grave, you can set it, but banish it when it leaves the field. It's really good. I quite like this engine.
It's kind of a kiss of death, because last time I said I'm 100% buying this, and they were all ultras. But this is very up my street. I like it.
Promising.
Yeah. I also like how Winged Dragon of Ra is not mentioned once.
That's because they're all Horus.
Yeah, I know, but normally whenever we get Egyptian god support, it's just like...
And it's more Egyptian lore.
I really like them. Anyway.
I do like the theme, though.
Moving on. We got the entire list for Battles of Legend, Monsters Revenge, with the rarity,
Can we just have a look at that new artwork of Engage?
We can. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, that is going to be an absolute bomb.
I can tell you what it is right now on pre-sale if you really want.
I do.
On pre-sale at Kong's Cards, it is... Where's it gone? Where is it?
There it is.
That is the
Quarter Century
is a solid 200 quid.
So Sky Striker's price went through the roof, and the original... let's have it.
Actually, the entire core is
80
quid.
That's not bad for three.
3 of the link, 3 of the rest, and 3 bits of bulk.
Yeah.
It's 15 quid.
Oh, right, that's not that terrible.
No, it's not too bad. I
might genuinely pick up one of the original and one of that one.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of tempting. I mean, realistically, I'm all in for the punk core. But yeah, so we've got the full list.
So Assault Synchron finally got its print.
That is... A price check on aisle 12. That's
224 for
quarter century.
It's not terrible.
The most expensive quarter century
IP Masquerena
glance looks to be Masquerena, yeah, at near enough 300. Which is weird because the Starlight exists. Why did we not get the Masquerena in Alt Art Secret Rare? That's what I want to know. Because
you can't have anything nice.
I can't have anything nice. I'm stuck with the gold rare.
They don't like you this
say,
format.
Assault Synchron. How much are you? Because you are a pretty penny at the moment. So at the time of recording, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I went past it. Oh, Duality's 25 as well. That's pretty heads up card. Jesus, come on.
It's quite far low down.
Link Decoder is 2 quid. Get them if you just get them. They're a link one. £25. That has come down.
The new instant fusion target, Etox Hydra, is a quid.
Yeah.
It'd be worth getting 3 of those.
The entire reptile core is like a £5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff where I would just say, like, just grab it if you don't have it. There's a lot of stuff where it's just like, yeah, the zombie core is 7 quid. The entire reptile thing is like 6 quid. So, yeah, honestly, the Sky Striker core is the most expensive thing that isn't a collector's rare. I think. Anyway, yeah. So here's the list. Go to organisation, have a browse through, have a look at pre-sales if you so want. Yeah. We've got new Vanquish Soul. It is Vanquish Soul Jiaolong. Quite cool art. You can only use the... Oh, it's a level 5 fire, which is relevant. Worm effect monster. Attack 2400, defense 2100. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Also, they can be activated in the same chain.
Cannot.
Oh, cannot. I was going to say that's a little busted. If you reveal a card or cards in your hand to activate Vanquish Soul card effects, you can special summon this card from your hand, so it's free. 2, quick effect. You can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters listed. Fire, change the battle position of one monster on the field. I'm assuming that isn't like Book of Moon.
Fire and fire.
Fire and fire, add one Vanquish Soul card from your deck to your hand. It's really good. It's a good fire target, which the deck needed. A lot of people were kind of resorting to just main decking Kurakaras. It's nice. Vanquish Soul seems to be one of these decks where it's like all of them do a little thing, but then they do a lot. Because they're all like very mid to not very good disruptions, but when you put them all together, they get out of hand fast. We have got the Snow Devil Trap. Normal trap, you can only activate one card of this name once per turn. Reveal up to 3 monsters in your hand, Dark, Earth, and Fire. Apply these effects in sequence based on the number revealed. 1. Inflict 400 damage to your opponent, then you can special summon one Vanquish Soul monster from your hand. 2. Inflict 600 damage to your opponent. Also, Vanquish Soul monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. Inflict 800 damage to your opponent. You can destroy all monsters on the field. So if you've done it, if you've got 3, it's you're TTing them, essentially. But like, they'll be unaffected because of effect number 2. It's alright. Might be a one-off, maybe.
Yeah.
It asks a lot, and honestly, the special summon's pretty nice.
But it is a trap.
Yeah, it's a bit slow. It's okay. But I don't think it's the main game plan. This, on the other hand, fantastic. I wonder if it'll be an Ultra. We have got
another food thing. Alright. Oh, it's a Novella support.
Yeah, more burger.
So level 1 Dark Fairy Pendulum Effect monster. Scale 8, Pendulum Effect. You can use the Pendulum Effect once per turn. If you control a ritual monster, you can target one monster in the field, special summon this card, then change the target monster's battle position. That's whatever. Monster Effect. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, you activate one of these effects. Add one level or one ritual monster or one recipe card from your deck to your hand. So, casual free rotor, fair enough.
Good.
Banish any number of recipe cards from your graveyard. If you do, special summon one Novella ritual monster from your hand with a level equal to a number to banish, so easy access. If this card on the field is distributed and added to the extra deck face up, you can place it in your pendulum zone.
So it resets itself up for going round and around again?
Yeah, just keeps recurring.
That's pretty good.
And another recipe card.
Yes, bolognese and cake.
So it's a quick play. You can use the first and second effect once per turn. Special summon a Novella Pendulum monster. And one Particial Pendulum monster from your hand or deck or extra. So they're mixing archetypes here, I think.
So there must be more. Was this Particial?
No, I think that already exists. I'm not sure.
Ah.
So, and you can you cannot use monsters as material for Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link for the rest of the turn, except Novella and Particial. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one monster in the field against 200 for each recipe card in your grave. So it's just like added damage. Pirelli just came up immediately.
I just don't think there's anything there. Yeah, it must be something that we're getting.
Yeah. It sounded very familiar, though.
Either way, what do you think? I was looking up Particial.
Pendulum's really good. The spell's just like, yeah, win more.
So kind of similar to the...
Yeah.
Okay, you got a link.
Oh, a new dinosaur link monster. Let's have a look. Right, so it's a link through... Oh, alright. That's a bit expensive for dinosaur, but... Alright, so it's tax 3k. That's very dinosaur. Materials, 2+ dinosaur monsters, including a level 6 or higher. What? Why? Anyway, you You can use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can special summon a dino monster from your hand. Yeah, but you've just linked them all off. Like, you're not going to have any in your hand.
Yeah.
You need it to be the grave, really. Face-up dinosaur monster this card points to is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. You can draw a... Why not bring it back?
Wait. If a dinosaur monster this card points to is destroyed by battle...
Yeah, so you not only have to put it under something... Like, the arrows don't even match. Oh my god. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle a normal monster from your... Why is that helpful? Do you know what? I hate it. It's not a dinosaur card. Next bit of news.
It says it right there.
No. It must be a dragon. It's a typo.
No, it's definitely...
No. That doesn't belong in the animal kingdom. No. Get rid of it. Next bit of news.
He's offended.
Ogdoadic. There we are. I read this card. It is a powerhouse. So... Neferibus, level 10, Dark Reptile. Don't worry, it is not nearly as caca as the other two big levels they made. If a monster is sent from either player's hand or deck to the graveyard while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this monster. But you cannot special summon monsters until the end of the next turn except Reptile.
It's fine, you play it in
yeah.
a mono type.
If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can target one monster in your graveyard, except Neferibus, the Ogdoadic Overlord, special summon it. So it's any monster. So you don't even have to use the first effect. You can easily just get it back through the second if you didn't want to get locked in. So, next spell.
Oh.
So they have another one instead of Lotus. So, tribute a reptile monster you control for every level 2 that monster... For every 2 levels that monster had, special summon up to 1 Ogdoadic token. Right, so there you are. So if you get a level 8 out, you've got, what? 4 tokens?
Yeah.
3 Sayudra right there. You can banish this card from your graveyard during the main...
Sayudra is not a reptile.
It's not locked. This card doesn't lock you in. And most of the Ogdoadics don't. You can banish this card from your graveyard during the main phase, and if you do, you target one of your banished reptile monsters, shuffle that monster into the deck, and then send one reptile monster from your deck to the graveyard. So, here, enable plays, have more plays, and then set up more plays.
That is pretty good. That's kind of banging support.
It's a free Appaloosa or Sayudra if you want it. And because of the level 8 synergy, you can have Hope Harbinger instantly.
Yeah.
So it might not be a terrible Chaos mix, this.
That's pretty sick. We need to get in the lab because we have a lot of Chaos stuff. Okay, there are 3 themes of Valiant Smashers that are vaguely revealed. So, we have got Crystal Sayuja Skulldread, who's dropping in just in time for Pride Month because he is very rainbow, and I love it. That art is fantastic.
He does look very Sayuja-esque. I'm pretty sure this is Sayuja.
Kind of.
I would put money on it that it is Sayuja.
But he's all bone.
I know, but he's got
Sayuja
bone. He's got that
way
bone
more
armor.
bone.
Look at his leg. Look at his thigh.
Yeah, but look at his foot. It is bone.
Yeah.
Sayuja was a dragon. Iron Knights that start.
He is a dragon. Anyway.
Iron Knights. Anyway, this kind of looks a little bit Digimon-esque with the.
I don't even know if I can put that on a... It must be a new archetype. Although, what I will say is that it has the Synchro Band around here. So this is the Synchro seal.
Yeah.
So this might be a Synchro Monster?
Yeah. These two look great, and this looks like Fairy Tail support.
Very Trickstar. Because they got the flower borders.
I mean, that may not necessarily be the...
It might not be. It says Val Monica, so it won't be, but it's very similar.
All in all, art style...
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Not my kind of thing. These two look pretty sick, but apparently I'm just an edgy boy.
Anyway.
Moving on, we have reprints for...
They had to put something useful in this structure deck.
Yeah. So, Psy Reflector, Danger Nessie, and Danger Chupacabra.
As if we needed another one.
We've just got a Secret Nessie reprint as well, which is kind of tempting. Evenly Matched is
I want one.
WCQ qualifier mat, and this is not going to be cheap.
So this is so we've got the Oceanic WCQ in Brisbane Australia, and we have Utrecht, which is the European Championship.
Yeah.
So these mats are probably... There's only going to be, I think, 300 in existence, and then they might crop up occasionally at like your higher tier event when they have like
Nats or something.
yeah, they'll have like a spare, but it won't be cheap. Like this thing off the bat's going to be 400-500 quid.
I mean,
they did it with World Legacy Key, the spell,
yeah,
and that's 300-400 quid, and it is only exclusive to the OCG.
You heard it here first. That's his projection. Makanko are getting a playmat. This is for WCQ.
So this is the regionals, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So these are all your regional mats. Really nice. Yeah.
Colours.
They're always a lot nicer than the sneak peek ones. So
yeah, I'm not a huge Makanko fan.
The mat will fetch a pretty penny. Like starting price is 60 quid, and for mats that's expensive.
I'd imagine so. I quite like the colour palette on it. But other than that, like, I don't know, it's fine. The composition's fine.
Now this I am very excited for.
What time is it?
It is, well, to make this deck pretty awesome.
Oh, it can't be good though because it's so obnoxious.
No, it can be. It actually can be.
No, but if it does become good, it becomes the most annoying deck ever because every
so
card
the only
is a
good
floodgate.
battle phase reliant deck. Like they have What Cancel, which is a powerhouse of a trap. They have What Giraffe, which is just Denko Sekka. Like,
don't they all just be like, you can't use an entire portion of the game if this attack lands?
Literally. So they've got Cobra, Giraffe. They don't play a large amount of the monsters. They have tons, but they don't play a large amount. But this guy is a powerhouse. So what tuner? Level 4 Thunder Tuner. They
love that
have
he's a
synchros.
tuner.
But this is the crazy thing. The new support shits out the synchros.
Okay.
So you can use the first and third effect once per turn. So the second effect is just whenever.
It can attack directly.
Yeah. So the first effect, if your monster inflicts battles damage to your opponent, at the end of the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. So we've got a floater here. You don't even have to start your playoff with this dude. This card can attack directly. So Cobra can attack directly, Giraffe probably can, and this thing does as well. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you contribute it, and one more non-tuner from your hand or face up on the field, so synchroing from the hand, special summon a What Synchro monster from your extra deck whose levels equal the attributed. And since they're all four, you know, they're all going to float in. And since they have Chimera as well, which is a shorter level, I think it's 6, this ties in with this, so you can only use the second effect once per turn. So first effect attacks directly. It's not massive, but you'll have a modulation somewhere. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, shuffle a What Tuner from your graveyard, which you've literally just used to make this guy, and one face-up non-tuner, one face-up Thunder non-tuner you control into the deck. If you special summon one What Synchro from your extra deck. Except this. So that's pretty insane. And then this field spell, again, powerhouse. Your opponent can activate the effects of any of their monsters in the same column as this card, and or one of your What monsters. So it's just World Legacy Key as a continuous spell. That activate when they are normal summon or special summon. 2, you can target one What monster you control. You cannot special summon a monster for the rest of the turn except Thunders. Who cares? Also special summon one What monster with a different name from your deck, then lose life points equal to the summon monster's attack. Well, they never have a lot. So this is E-Telly and World Legacy Key in a card.
Okay.
It has the ability to be rogue.
Yeah, we've got a new What's flying about.
Oh, why? It's fun.
It's not fun. The entire deck's floodgates.
So finally, Speed Duel's getting a good card by the looks of things. DD Survivor.
Yes. So Speed Duel is on Tournament Pack 6. DD Survivor, Banisher of the Radiance.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Elemental Hero, Nova Master, Evil Hero, Infernal
King
Prodigy.
of the School Servants. We can actually play School Servants in this.
Hidden Armory and Lost Wind. Lost Wind's
Lost Wind's a good card.
very good. Cool. Tournament Pack.
We're getting what prints.
What reprints, yeah. What Giraffe, What Hydra.
Ogdo with it, Water Lily.
Red Waven, and yeah, Water Lily. This is the biggest news, right? This is Such big.
They're making Violet Chimera.
With-
Violet.
Violet Chimera is getting blue text, not an alt art.
But blue text.
It's getting blue text. Anyway, that's all that is. Next V-Jump promo is looks like a Brionic retrain.
Brionic.
Brionic. Brionic. Brionic.
Brionic.
Trishula.
It's NAC, not NIC.
Whatever. Anyway, this card's name's similar to the fusion for Trishula. So they want something splashy.
It does have a different effect, which probably is going to be a better Brionic effect.
The remake of it will have its effect revealed at a later time. Yeah,
Basically, what I assume is they'll make it a shortcutted version. So, like, when it's summoned, it'll return 3 cards on the field to the hand.
Yeah.
Something silly.
What, so it's just an on-summon instead of an...
Yeah, and a discard and do it, yeah.
We've got a lot of merch this week, heads up. So, there's Yugi plushie.
Oh, no.
There's chairs.
No.
Should we get Yu-Gi-Oh! Desk chairs?
Let's not. Although the blue eyes looks pretty good.
Jigsaw. Oh, the little squishy.
No, the chair.
I kind of want those chairs, dude.
No.
Just the blue eyes ones.
So, squishies, nah. And then we have a Switch case.
A Switch case.
And
a controller.
An Xbox One.
That's a Switch controller.
Is that a Switch controller?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
You can tell by the lack of massive Xbox button in the middle.
Oh, I didn't know.
And, like, the layout being different.
Alright. Very similar.
My guy's not a gamer. What are the comments? Western Konami will not stop pandering to people who are now in the 30s, watch DM merch. Meanwhile, Japan just shows off their sick AA Zeus model kit.
You know what? I've been half debating it. It's going to be a ton in imports, though, so...
Speaking of, I want it.
Have they got a Live Twin one? Yeah, figures.
Yeah.
We've got Live Twin ones.
I really want this model kit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's very cool. Yeah, I was saying they should have literally just partnered with, like, the people who make Gundam.
Dragon Maid mats, Madult. Oh, so it's Dragon Maid, Charmer, alright, Dragon Rulers, and Madolche.
Illustrated sheets of acrylic dioramas we previously... Ooh. That Dragon Ruler one looks very nice.
It does look nice, but the dragons don't get a lot of attention on those. I'd rather just like have 4 different pieces on each one, because they're just slivers of what they look like. I don't like how condensed they are.
I love it. You're wrong.
Alright, bloody hell.
Yeah, there's merch that I'd actually like. Enemy Controller Complete Edition figure. It's also pretty sick.
Okay. Oh, Bandai did make that.
Yeah.
Alright, so they might have had a chat with them.
How can you tell? Where does it say?
Maker, Bandai.
Ah, yeah. Cool.
That's rare. Alright.
But yeah, this is also sick. I would own this. They should make an enemy controller.
No.
Like, why would you not?
Because it's fine in a console that only uses 3 buttons.
That's cool. Just have triggers on the back.
Alright, yeah. No.
Anyway.
That's cheating.
We have got the OCG metagame report. Rescue Ace.
10% with Rescue Ace. It doesn't shock me, actually, now they got the support.
Wow.
Pirelli's 9%, although they didn't just have their delicious ripped away from it.
Runic 8.7.
Ah, they're always going to have that. Branded 8.3, Mathmech. Adamantium at 6.5, although
That'll be
pretty justifiable over there. Kashtira only 4.3, Tear 6.5.
Super Heavy 4.3.
Well, they didn't have their Scarecrow just ripped away from them. Vanquish Soul at nearly 4.
Yeah.
Dragon Link at 3, and then Rogue Dex at 28.3. Where are my Dino guys?
So it's pretty healthy. So of that, yep, 23 rescue 8, 1 Infernoble.
4
Knight,
dinosaur.
rescue ace. You jumped all the way down there while reading.
I wanted to know where they were, but there was 4 of them.
4 whole dinosaurs. Getting beat out by Striker, though.
They got a bad matchup.
21 Pirelli. There's Adventure Pirelli now kicking about. Kashtira Pirelli. Okay. 20 Runic, 19 Branded, 17 Math Mech, only one of which Code Talker Math Mech. 15 Adamantipator, and this is where it gets silly. 12 Grass Super Heavy Samurai Ishizu Veselinth Adamantipator.
And only 2 Fossil Veselinth Adamantipator.
Yep, and 1 Veselinth Adamantipator. So, the Adamantipator in the OCG is not the same. It's built different. Tearlament still kicking about. 8 Ishizu tier, 7 Ishizu Kashtira tier, 10 Kashtira, 10 Super Heavy Samurai, 5 of which were Super Heavy Samurai, 2 Super Heavy Samurai Gallus FTK, 1 Super Heavy Samurai FTK, 1 Veselinth Super Heavy Samurai, and 1 Zephyr Super
Gallus
Heavy Samurai.
FTK. I've not seen that in a while.
8 Vanquish Soul, 7 Dragon Link, 6 Labyrinth, 6 Mana D, and 5 Sky Striker. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Wow, alright.
Yeah.
4 partridges in a pear tree.
I didn't want to carry on with that joke. Yeah, it's the OCG. A lot of this is kind of much of a muchness when you get into Rogue. Let's go. Let's stop jamming your knee into the back of my chair so I slowly spin. I don't know why instead I was like silently hint by like pushing back. Right, Central America WCQ 2023. The first place, Carlos.
Evil Twin Sprite. Runic. Get out of here.
Immediate disrespect. Runic.
Nah.
Yeah, I hate it.
1 starter when it's at 2. Interesting.
Yeah. It's good. I hate it. Anyway, less said about that, the better.
I think that's what they mean by Kashtira Pirelli. 3
just
copies of Fenrir.
3 Fenrir. Okay. Yeah, that's Pirelli. Have they still got Delicious at 3?
No. It's at 1 there, and Lightning Storm's at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our list.
No, it's not. I guarantee this is OCG.
Do you? Central America.
What? Why is this on Road? It is! Why is this on Road?
I was going to say, where are all the Maxis if it's OCG?
Yeah! Sorry, guys. Road of the King did some... I thought they just reported on OCG.
No, they cared about us.
That's me being dumb. Cool, yeah, so that's even worse. Bad man. Angel Fernando. Yeah, Fernando. Yeah, it's Pirelli. With some other stuff in it. That is
Kashtira.
definitely Kashtira.
Main decking evenly.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. They're going down the Goliath route as well.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah. Aldo Augusto. That's Kashtira. Would you look at that? It's Kashtira. Hey, something interesting. Vanquish Soul.
Hang on a minute. That's pretty bread and butter, except from the
it's
Destiny
not.
engine.
I was about to say there's heroes in this.
It's not like you use your extra deck at all. You might as well get some use out of it.
No, this is a little quirky. It's a 42 card list.
1 copy of Bell.
Yeah, you kind of want it for the Earth target more so than the effect. You need, like, quality ratio of Earth targets, so that's why you use the Fenrirs. I've opted for, like, 2 Fenrirs and a Pank, and then I think I have actually got 3 Bell in there, because I hate Branded. But not everyone hates Branded as much as me. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's a deck.
Labyrinth. It's kind of just Labyrinth, you know. They're playing the new target.
Really good.
Yeah. Labyrinth. Yeah, they've got these Shizu cards in there.
Labyrinth still.
Yeah, Labyrinth. Well, That
shows that nothing has changed. Alright.
the more things change, the more they stay the same. Okay, the OCG, this time, definitely. We've got Super Heavy Samurai, and it is very much
Yeah.
Super Heavy Samurai, you know.
They have scythe still.
Oh, that's gross. How are they getting it? Are they just hoping for drawing?
Dagda. Pop it with Baron. And standby phase.
Yeah.
Reborn with Baron.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kashtira. Oh no, this is a Shizu tier. I just saw the Fenrir and was like, okay, I know what we're doing. They're playing the Shadol, the fiery Shadol. That's pretty interesting.
Hell Shadol.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible card.
Yeah.
It's like a Book of Moon.
Kind of funky. And they've got the Dark World boy in there. Do they have Ascension?
No, because they use King of the Swamp as the Dark World material.
Which
is why I'm annoyed at that fusion when it should just say 2 Dark World monsters.
Yeah. Is it a monster and a Dark World monster?
No, it's a Dark monster and a Dark World monster.
Encore's still in there. Ishizu Unchained Labyrinth. They are really kind of pushing it with that there is an Unchained card. Unless I'm missing something.
They've got
the
copy of
entire
Escape
extra deck
there as well.
Okay, never mind. That was false criticism.
Oh.
They've got a huge portion of their extra deck dedicated to it. Wow, that's interesting. That must be way more splashable than I thought. Where's the Escape?
Right there, next to the imperms.
There's something interesting about this. I see it in our future.
You find something interesting about that?
No, I just don't know how the splash works specifically because they're using such a large portion of their extra deck.
Oh, right, so I'll explain it. If you activate a normal trap, this can set any normal trap from your deck.
Right.
That is a normal trap.
Yeah.
So this searches this sets this gets this. Access to all the Unchained.
I don't understand how that gets that.
That?
No, I don't understand how the...
So while this is on the field...
Right, but how are you popping the Unchained card?
Do you have to?
Yeah.
Because all you need to do is summon it.
Yeah.
And then you need another fiend, which these are all fiends.
Yeah, but you need to destroy it to summon it.
To summon that, I thought Escape just
No,
turtled it out.
Nothing he tells from deck. They've got a Monster Reborn and Escape pops a card on your field and a card on theirs.
Oh, how are you popping this card?
Yeah.
Right.
In Engine.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Yeah, I'm assuming there'll be a way. I can't see it.
Yeah.
That's way more boring, Labyrinth. Virtual World, let's go.
Let's not go.
Wait. Stop it. Get your hands off the mouse. What is that? I know that card. Snake with a pointy head.
No, not a clue.
Either way, Virtual World, kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to see it do things.
Oh, they're only playing 2 of the Rota?
Yeah. Just looking for anything different that's putting them over the top, and I can't really see anything.
What's that bottom trap?
I don't know, but that was also in...
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Yeah. Watch the video back and just drop it in the comments for us if you can. A pile.
A pile of cards.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about there, and I think we've talked about it before. Pirelli.
Oh, look at that. They have Delicious at 3.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
it's Pirelli. Any Sword Soul. Let's go.
Nothing really different there.
Yeah, that's very bare bones.
Very bog standard. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it for that report. Okay, so we are into the actual WCQs and whatnot. We have a fairly interesting Labyrinth here, making top 4. Kashtira's, they were Kashtira decks. I don't know what to tell you. And Vanquish Soul.
Was a Vanquish Soul deck.
Yeah, but it's doing pretty well. This is interesting.
So,
do you want to break this down?
Right, so this is a pretty self-explanatory engine. These get you access to all the traps, improves the consistency, but I never like the furnitures, although it seems to be doing all right at the minute. This Nadir is just like engaged on its own, gets you access to Ecclesia. Punishment's a really good card in general, and you only really have to use Branded Fusion once, although they are playing 2 for another activation. And also, they could use this as a normal potentially, since you've got Welcome and Big Welcome that summons all the labyrinths. So you could normal this, fuse off one of your opponent's monsters, and do it that way. The Bestials are really good enablers in general. Fenrir, there's no questioning Fenrir in any deck at the minute. Astrals, Imperms, good lineup. To be honest, there's really not much more to break down. They're using 2 separate engines to improve the end board, and they're using a very streamlined trap lineup than having to set the viruses which have been sideboarded. So
it's quite heads up.
48 cards is a lot, though.
Yeah, it is a lot, but that is very heads up. So, yeah, well done, Ricky Rojas. If he's got a channel, go and watch his stuff. But I don't know if he does. And then Vanquish Soul, I think the only thing that I was going to kind of point out here is...
the shifters being in main.
The shifters being in main seems to now be the norm. People have moved away from Exceed, which I really like the Exceed.
He's got a Rise Heart in deck, which is cool.
Yeah, because you can use a Borger and a Fenrir to go into...
Half of one? I thought the main idea was to use talents to then steal
and then
a Kashtira monster that, you know...
No, hear me out. You get Kaiju'd, which is a 7. You've got a Fenrir on field, and then you summon Borger, and then you can add something.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was on the wrong tracks there. I was like, well, that's a 7, that's a 7.
You use Shanghai, you steal level 7.
Yeah, and then you just
make your own.
Slap your own around on it. Only 2 triple tacks, though. I like to see the Zodiac engine. I tend to go a bit further and have more in there.
Mortar and... what's the other one?
Yeah, it's one of those where it's gambly because you're taking up a huge chunk of your extra deck. But then again...
You can just use Check and Iron and Borbo. That is a double send Zeus.
Yeah, but... It's like...
Tiger Mortar and Hammer Kong get you the 3rd send.
Yeah. So a triple send Zeus just feels like if that sticks, you're not losing from that much advantage if you know how to time a Zeus. Exaton's great. I should have picked one up before they ended up stupid expensive. And yeah, can see the branded hate in the side because I believe it's a bad matchup. Yeah, it's taking shape. And then Philadelphia WCQ, we're starting to see more of the same, really. Despia managed to break into the top.
Despia won it.
And then, yeah, this is Vanquish Soul. Slight difference, they're using the Fenrir to get the Rise Heart for the fire target. And its purpose is just to kind of sit there and be that. Also, main deck Div Incarnates for the fires.
Not a bad card at all.
Yeah. Security Dragon is quite nice to be throwing back things that you want into your hand. They kind of shape themselves anyway, but you've got more options there. And I believe that's the news, people. So, do all the good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Hit the bell icon. Do all the good stuff. We'll be back with more news properly now, until another event absolutely messes the scheduling up. Although this might be a little late dropping because I believe Tom is at a wedding and he needs to edit this. So, rather than stress him out too much, it'll be when he can, but reasonably soon. So yeah, do all good things, and yeah, watch the streams, watch the other videos. Other than that, namaste fuckers, we'll see you next time.
In a bit.